Hello, this is Britt Caswell with another example video. In this video, I'm covering example 2 from section 3-5 in the SavvasRealize Algebra 1 textbook. So in this example, we are trying to understand correlation. So in our word problem that we have here, it says, how can the relationship between the hours after sunrise and the temperature be modeled? So when we're talking about modeling, we're talking about creating an equation to help us estimate a value. So they're wondering, can we create some kind of an equation to help us explain it? So I could draw in a line here, right? Roughly, to try to fit the points. And then I can use points on that line to perhaps help me to write an equation. So we can write the equation of what's called the trend line. Now, I will be showing you how to do this on Desmos to actually get the equation of the trend line, but that'll be in another video. Okay, now this one, you see how the line's going uphill, so that trend line has a positive slope. So that positive slope is going to show us there's a positive correlation here. And what we have is we have these computer systems that will help us. They figure out how far each of these points is away from the line. That's a concept called a residual. And so what computer programs can do is they take all these residuals and they add them up, and they figure out what line is going to have the smallest set of residuals. Alright, so then here on example, or the second part of the example, right, I could still draw my trend line here, roughly. Alright, so we can model this with a straight line, can't we? Because it's almost making a straight line. So we would model this with a linear function. Okay, and because it's modeled with a linear function, it has a negative association or correlation. Because remember, association and correlation, they're pretty much the same thing. So there we go. So that's how we're going to discuss it, is with what's called the trend line and looking at those residuals, the distance from the dot to the trend line. Until next time.